I don't normally call my shot, but I think the session is going to be quite fun.
Yippee!
I have many new things to show all of you. I did a lot of preparation today.
Hehehe.
If I can find the mother's slumber thing, Jesus Christ, where'd it go? Him for the
I
lost,
ate
perfect
it.
disguise, lack of love.
I have eaten it.
There it is.
I eated it.
Give it back, god damn it.
Oh, I got really hungry.
God damn it, Bobby.
Y'all remember the good old days when Emily was hiding the fact that he's a fae?
I do too.
I mean,
The
like
good old
10,
days.
10 sessions ago.
It's definitely been more than 10. Probably like 20.
Fair warning, I'm also eating dinner next to me, so if I go
Dinner.
quiet for a significant amount of time, it's because I'm chewing on chicken.
Real.
We're trying to roleplay and we hear dust like the loud chewing of chicken.
Just slurping the chicken.
I fart inside chat.
I remember I was in a VC once and I was eating. Oh, okay. I get it. You hate me.
Hate me and
Anyways,
want me dead.
I was in a voice chat one time. I was in a VC one time, and I started eating rice chips. They were super crunchy, which means everyone could hear me crunching on them. They were having a full-blown, really intense conversation, and then they stopped. And all they said was, "Damn, girl!" Up here comes my gallons of water. Great.
So, who wants to give me a recap for last session? Hi, Bard.
We fighted a dragon.
You fighted a dragon.
We fighted a white dragon, an adult white dragon. Yeah, so, we did that. That was great. Very fun time. We... me trying to remember things for sessions that I don't take notes for is very silly. Yeah, so we got out of the, the dungeon like session or two ago. But so yeah, we're like marching south towards a place marked for us on the map where there might be some trouble. And as we're approaching, big adult white dragon shows up. And is like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna kill you." And we're like, "You can sure try, bud." And he sure did try, and he sure did fail.
I'm sure you can, Bard.
So we beat the hell out of this white dragon. Emily has a little bit of a close call there. But then, as we're kind of cutting the dragon up a little bit to make more dragon jerky, just a cloud of other dragons start coming down, as well as a single black dragon flying towards us trying to signal us, following like a line of towers with green signal fires. And Enli, being so speedy, so quick, just bolts out to that one singular dragon, finds a dragon rider on the back, and basically we start running. Gang starts going quick. Get on the back of the dragon. Learn that there is a huge war, definitely partially attributed to us, because of the red dragon that we'd killed some time back, up on that tower. And now there's a big old turf war going on, and the dragons are blaming the people. So now there's a war of people and some dragons against most of the other dragons, and we are now caught up in that mix.
I'll give you inspiration for the session, though. I don't know if he'll be using it or not. We'll see. Pardon me. And so, we pick up the next morning. All of you have long rested. I've already given you the thing. You have taken a good night's sleep in the nearby camp. There is no interruptions in the night. And while it is cold, that is not necessarily unusual for you all. In the morning, I'm very quiet, apparently. That's weird and bad. Bubble, is that better? Rama, ra, ra, ra. I can't sing that, I'll get in trouble. Let's hope that was good enough. I might need to unplug and replug in my microphone if that's the case. Or I wonder, did it connect? It just says default. There we go. I connected to the right one. Sorry about that. Well, pardon me. Wonderful. Let me bring my microphone further forward as well. That might help. Well, you all will wake up in your own time. Nadar, it is a long rest. So, if you'd like,
Boy.
is there anything that you would like to make? What are you currently working on?
I finished everything. I don't have anything that I'm working on right now.
Would you like to make anything new? Or start on anything new? Or would you like to give tonight a break and then wait until next night when you have more materials at your fingertips?
Yeah, I don't have... Oh, well, I can make these potions.
Oh, you can make potions?
I'll make some potions.
Okay. How do you make potions?
By using the potion ingredients I bought last time we were in town.
Got you. What are you making?
I want to make... I'm just gonna make some 3 of the healing potions.
What are they? Are they minor, greater, normal?
The normal ones.
Okay, let me... Go ahead and make me, I would say, an alchemy check. Oh yeah, you already have alchemy. Yeah, make me an alchemy check. I'll go ahead and go ahead and make me 3 because you are making 3 of them. Wonderful. Okay. You make the first 2 just fine. They're not going to win any awards. They do what they need to do. So you get 2 normal potions of healing. The last one you make is a potion of greater healing. I will add these to inventory.
I just have a tab that is just potions.
Oh, did you just add them in there? Oh, perfect.
Yeah, it's like a little bag. I have a bag with various potion ingredients. Potions.
That makes my life...
Random materials.
That makes my life so much easier. I didn't know that you just made bags for them. I appreciate that so much.
I have the material to make 4 more regular potions still.
Neat. Oh, so many things have happened. Go ahead. Nadar, you also have a reroll, if you ever want. Bard has given you one. So,
okay.
You have a reroll. If you'd like, you can use it on one of those potions. If not, don't worry about it. You can keep it for later. You will spend the night making potions, then. And so, each of you will wake up in your own time, and at some point or another, Viska will gather all of you up and say, "All right, well, it is early, but I need you all to get going. You can't be sitting out here on the front lines where you could die at any second. So I'm going to take you into the city, if you don't mind. There's plenty of places to stay there, shops, and there's something I need to show you as well. Bless you."
Thank you.
Go ahead and do anything.
Get cold.
Go ahead and do anything you'd like to do here if you had any unfinished business, but after that, by noon, we're going to head over to the inner cities, right?
Sounds like a plan.
Good.
So he looks to the group and just goes, "Any of you want to buy some dragon parts as trophies?"
When you say that, Viskin will actually turn around and go, "Oh, actually, that's a good point. I wouldn't worry too much about that. We normally do most of our business out in the city, actually, and our shopkeeper here is actually only stopping by to gather some materials. So, you'll have some things fresh from the battlefield, but I recommend you buy them inside the city, elsewise he'll make you carry them all the way there."
Real.
Yeah, we should probably buy them in the city then.
Okay, Bubble has bought 3 rerolls.
Nice.
I don't know what to do about this. I imagine she's giving them to... Okay. 1 for Lizzie, 1 for Sephi, 1 for the group. So I'm going to treat that as every single one of you now has one. That's absurd.
None for Enley.
You'll run... No, Enley does have one. Because there
No.
was
Enley
4
doesn't get
bought.
one. They weren't named.
Aw.
I swear. These people... I put in these things so that people would use points, and I almost regret it. But I also
I
don't.
love to spite you.
I also don't regret it, because you will run out of points eventually, and you're wasting them on the bad parts.
I have 15,500 points. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
How many rerolls can that buy me? Let's see. 15.5 divided by 2.5.
I'll kill you. It's 6.
Thick.
Yeah, that's 6 rerolls. I'm not worried. Or I could, if I wanted to be really cheap with it, I could just buy myself a bunch of D4 inspirations.
Oh, God. They don't stack.
That's fine.
Also, I don't know
I
if
can buy
Sephi's
one,
here or
and then I
not.
can buy one, and then I can buy one.
I don't know if you're here or not, Sephi, but you are muted if you are. But she will say, "Well, unless you want to stay here and fight a dragon, I recommend we get going." Here,
And cracks their knuckles.
I like the spunk.
Nadar just places a hand on Emly's hand and pushes them down.
I can hear you, I promise. I'm just washing dishes like I collected water from the Viz well. Okay?
All good, all good. I appreciate it. Hemlock will turn around, like look at all of you and be like, "Okay, are we just okay? I don't like the city too much. Never liked it. I mean, we are we going, or do I stay here?" The stick says something to him. He shakes his head, talks back out loud. "No, I'm not gonna tell him that. That's rude. You're rude. Stop that."
Well, I mean, you might as well come with us. It'll at least be, there might be something silly going.
Well, I do enjoy silly things. All right, that's a fair argument. You've convinced me.
Yeah, there might be something you want to buy there too.
Oh, like diamonds. I need diamonds.
Yeah, diamonds would be useful.
Isla will say,
It'd be so
Yeah.
great for us to not die.
"Yeah, I can't really make any more. Well, I guess I could, but it's not for nothing.
Very, very tiring for you, I'm sure.
Well, I can't make something out of nothing. So they tend to be rather few and far in between. Emergencies, so to speak."
Yeah.
Troll Carl will
God,
say,
Sounds like she's growing up. Oh, she's so cute. That's my daughter.
"Thank you, Bubble. And I will bring it up, Bard." That's so nice. Troll Carl...
Daughter until Baja comes back and he fights you.
Troll Carl will go, "Well, I can catch up at any moment. I figure I might as well take some business to myself. I can teleport myself alone quite easily. I'll do some looking around, various other things if you need me. I don't know, shout my name loud enough, I'm sure I'll appear."
Emily will be testing that theory later.
Nadar will be taping Enley's mouth shut.
Dragons age quite slowly, but she is young. It's kind of exponential.
It's like Beetlejuice, you gotta yell his name 3 times.
Yeah, if you yell it any more, any less, you die. And the dragon you had met last time, Shadowclex, will sort of waltz on up to you all and say, "Are we good to go? Ready to head into the city?" In Draconic, of course, but all of you understand Draconic, so there's no point in making that distinction.
I don't know what
I
you're
think we're
talking
ready
about.
if
It's a
you
very
are.
important distinction. Yeah, I think we're relatively good to go here.
All right, get on my back then. He will lower his wing for you all to get on his very large back. He is an adult black dragon. Or is he young? He might be young. He's young. Yes, he's young.
And away we go.
Mm-hmm.
Henry will be flying.
Oh, of course.
Enly
So
is
will-
faster than Shadowclex.
Yeah, so will Isla. All of you will hop on with Viskin, as well as another black dragonborn, who will sort of hop on the back, and he will say, "Oh, it's good to meet you all. Saw you in camp last night. I am Pyramid Tiste, but you all can just call me Tiste. I am your local
Tiste?
shopkeeper, scavenger, corpse collector, things of that nature."
Always important to have.
He'll nod. You can see that rather than wearing, like, standard clothing, he seems to have very similar, like, a stereotypical barbarian would wear, with these sort of wraps and cloths, but most of his body is covered due to various bits of, like, dragon parts. He's wearing this massive bag with several vials of different colors, and strings with teeth attached to them, and various other accoutrements. You can also see that he has this massive tattoo that seems to start on the left side of his face and ends somewhere else on his body. You do not know where. It is massive. And Shadowclex will have you take off. You all will fly into the sky above the southern wing's edge, and while I don't have a map for it, I will let you know, through a little bit of exposition on my part, that after some brief conversation and talking about the place that you were going, you find out that this place is called Gelamen, which is Gelahmen. Specifically Southern Gelamen, given that you were on the southern side of Okrathel.
Makes sense.
Flying up and around, you can see that there is a large city with multiple walls spanning the parts that break up the front lines and the actual war versus where people live. You see mainly some giant harbors along the shore and actually a few boats going to and fro. You can pretty easily put together that this place is the main place where people get to and from Okrathel. At least on this side of the continent. Who God knows what lies further in. And more than that, along the walls, you can actually see a few giants. There doesn't seem to be a lot of them, but it seems like some have migrated from the Bleak Wastes to help defend the dragons in their home turf. Defend against the dragons, sorry. But more than that, you see people, like actual people in an actual city, with stone roads and buildings that aren't decrepit shacks, and a square for people to communicate with one another. This is the first real sign of civilization you have seen here. You all will land in the square. I do not have a map for this place, but there are plenty of things here. And immediately, Tiste will say, "If you are in need of my services, I am in a shop just nearby. You can find me. I can give you anything you'd like. Potions, arrows, dragon parts, mainly dragon parts. Don't be afraid to find me." And he will begin to walk off with all of his things. Viskin will turn to you all and say, when you all have a chance, I got to find the voice. There it is. When all of you do have a chance to assist me with our current matter, come to the northern edges of the city. I have something rather important to show you. After that, we can get done what we need to get done. And so,
Of course.
I open up to you all. There is some shopping to be done, and also plenty of roleplay. I imagine there will be a lot of gold to be spent. And also a lot of talking on my part. What's up?
Dusk, can you tell me how much gold Emily has since I am laptopless?
Let's see here. So, Hunter, did Nadar give the... Did he
Yeah, I
split
got
it up
between
evenly?
Everybody. Yep.
Okay. I don't think anybody has actually spent any gold, to my knowledge. So... I think the only extra thing is that Nadar has the 500 gold objects, because those are a bit harder to divvy up. Everybody should have 500 gold and 50 platinum, which is equivalent in total to 1,000 gold across the board. You have 501 gold. I think you got one from something else, as well as a 250 gold artifact. So, Enley, you have 1250 total gold. And since you are busy as well, Non, it says you only have 240, but you also have no platinum, which doesn't make sense. So I believe you actually have 1,240 gold. Non.
Okay, that's a good bit of gold.
It's a hefty sum.
It's a bit of money.
A little bit of money there.
Yeah, I mean, I also am thinking about how much money my other character Pete has, but he's also a 13th level character.
Oh, yeah. So,
I mean, looking at this being like rookie numbers.
did you all want to go shopping first and foremost, or did you want to go to Viskin?
I kind of want to do some shopping.
Sounds good to me. Any objections?
No?
Didn't think so. And so, I have put a document in the Secret Seekers for you guys to look at, but I will also say out loud what everything is. You all will do some looking around and finding Teeth's shop, as well as some other ones. Non, there does actually appear to be some of your tribe here, selling some arrows. People that have moved on from the tribe, have traveled on, and have decided to settle down here. You could really only tell because of the style of their shop, their clothing, and how they make the arrows, because you've seen it done before. So, there is a lot of stuff on sale, which is why I put it in the chat. I will actually put a screenshot of everything there is to sell specifically in there, but I will also read it out loud, because I know that some of you simply won't be here to look at it. So, there is rations. A week's worth of rations is 25 gold, 2 weeks is 45 gold, and a month is 80 gold. You guys aren't particularly low on rations, but I believe you guys are about 2 weeks off from in the starving zone.
We do a lot of hunting, though.
You guys do a lot of hunting. A lot of that you can do on your own. But
Say all of our rations are like dragon meat. So.
Oh yeah, you have a lot. But in case you wanted anything extra, you always get that. Or if you're in a pickle. Probably specifically for Non, there are arrows in groups of 20. Standard arrows in groups of 20 are only 1 gold piece. However, there are also +1 and +2 arrows. 20 + 1 arrows would be 100 gold pieces, and 20 + 2 arrows would be 300 gold pieces in total for each. There's enough that you could buy multiple, but you know. Weapons and armor, there is a variety of stuff. A few basic forges here and there. Clerks that have scavenged things off of corpses out on, no man's land. They would sell for a variety of prices. If you wanted anything like that, I would probably leave it up to bartering rather than a specific price. So just let me know if you want any basic weapons or armor. However, notably, when you go and talk to Tiste, he has an entire store for dragon accoutrements and rare things that he has found out on the battlefield. Notably, there are rare metals. He is selling 3 mithril pieces for 250 gold each, 2 adamantine pieces for 500 gold each, various gemstones, each of 500 gold as well, a diamond worth 500 gold, and a diamond worth 1,000 gold. He is selling potions. There is one of elemental resistance, 2 of invisibility. The one of elemental is 300. 2 invisibility is 400 each. There is 1 haste potion, which is 300, and 1 enhanced haste potion. I've listed as haste potion. Haste potion. Worth 750 gold pieces. There are also some more minor ones like healing that I haven't specified, but are there, if you wanted to look into that. Also, he is selling tattoos. Magical needles you can hold to your skin that would cause you to get a magical tattoo. He has a couple of each rarity. He has a masquerade tattoo for 100 gold, an eldritch claw tattoo for 175, a medium barrier tattoo for 750, a ghost step tattoo for 2,500, a lifewell tattoo for 4,000, and an unnamed legendary tattoo for 25,000 gold. Those later ones, I don't expect you to be buying right now, considering you don't have feasibly enough money to get them. But something that might be a hint to the fact that you won't be leaving here and never coming back. You will probably be returning to this place.
I returned.
Oh, I just know Nadar's getting Eldritch.
Eldritch Claw.
Aw, are we getting matching tattoos?
I don't know
there's-
most of the tattoos, so I actually have to look up what the fuck they do.
Eldritch Claw makes your unarmed strikes considered magical, and you get a +1 to them. And
Oh,
then
mine
there's-
they're already considered magical.
But
And also,
there's also Eldritch Maul, which is a bonus action, and then each of your melee attacks with a weapon or an unarmed strike can reach target up to 15 feet away from you.
ooh,
And they also do extra
Motherfucker's
1d6
running.
force
Get back
damage.
here.
a nice
You
little
can only do it
flavoring.
once a day though, but it lasts for a minute.
That'd be a nice little flavoring on Dar's, what's it called? Oh god, what? It's like your... Oh my god, how am I forgetting what it's called? Thorn Whip, there it is.
Yeah, Thorn Whip. It'd basically be an extension of Thorn Whip.
You just wouldn't pull people, but it would be really fucking cool either way.
It's a modified Thorn Whip. It just launches a fist instead of rapping.
Yeah, exactly. And, on top of all of that, there are a bunch of dragon parts here. I haven't specified how much they cost in here, because I specified them in another document. If you guys wanted to buy simple dragon accoutrements to wear, they wouldn't cost very much. It would only be something along the lines of, like, 100 gold for a tooth, or, 25 for a scale, or something like that. However, for their actual use, if you wanted to use them for anything, I have decided to revise Nadar's, forging. I have sent it to Hunter previously so that he could look at it, but I will explain it in somewhat vague detail, otherwise we will be here for 5 hours as I talk about the amount of things you can do. Basically, I have extended the amount of time it takes for him to make things with specified effects that Nat 1s and Nat 20s make on forge rolls. There is already something in place for the stuff he's already made. So if you wanted to make it again, it would, 1, be easier, and 2, you would know how to do it now. My favorite of which is the Underdog prosthetic limb, which only costs 10 gold, makes 3 days to make, and if you roll a nat 20, you get an arm blade, which is just kind of fucking cool.
I like to think he's walking around with a foot gun right now.
A
What's got there? A gun.
gun. However, the new things that I added that I will let all of you know about, because if you actually, do you think Nadar would tell them that he has the idea to make these things? I'll leave that up to you.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
He ripped a tooth out for a reason.
One moment.
Even before I knew about this, I had a big ass club. I knew I could do something with it.
Absolutely. So Nadar can now make items specifically in tune with the types of dragons. He can make a weapon or armor based off of chromatic, metallic, or gemstone dragons. Each of them doing specific things, and each of them being an increase in rarity in order from chromatic, metallic, and gemstone. So gemstone's the best stuff, chromatic's the worst stuff. But it's still good. It's still really good.
Chromatic's also what we'll be fighting most of the time.
Yes, at least in this section. In order to buy the things to make these, I have given you a cost. That cost is not how much it would cost to make it, but how much it would cost to buy the things to make it. So if you wanted to make a chromatic draconic weapon, you could buy, what's it called? 500 gold worth of it.
You know, I'm looking at this minor elemental ring, and I'm like, is it worth selling the one that I got for free?
It technically would be. It wouldn't be worth 25,000 gold, but it would certainly be worth a chunk of change.
What you're talking about? It'd be worth more because I did all the work for it. That's
It-
how that works, Dust. I made improvements to it. It's better.
I mean, hey, if you sold it, if you did genuinely sell it, there would be some bartering going on to see how much it would cost.
Yeah. I
Um,
mean, because I get chain lightning relatively soon. Just
Chain lightning?
naturally. Yeah.
from what?
As an artificer.
Chain lightning is a 6th level spell.
Oh, not chain lightning. I get lightning. Not
Oh,
chain lightning.
lightning bolt, yeah.
Yeah, lightning bolt. I'm crazy. Don't listen to me.
I was like, you do not ever get that spell.
Yeah, I get lightning bolt at 9th level.
Mhm. Ooh, sorry.
Sorry, I'm looking over the document.
All good.
I can make so much money. It's a shame my charisma's really low.
The spell's
Is it the-
You
gone.
can give it to Enley, whose charisma is very high.
Hey, Enley, you want to try to pawn this off for me?
You actually want to sell it?
I don't know yet.
When you decide, let me know. I'll
Because mine, it became a minor ring because I got a nat 20 on it.
okay.
So it's like,
I don't know what those words mean, but okay.
when I created it, I rolled really well. That's why I got all these bonuses on it instead of it just being one of
No,
them.
I was joking that Enley heard Nadar say nat 20.
That's so funny.
I blow up Enley.
You said that there's a tattoo parlor.
Yeah, there
You
is.
can get tattoos.
Oh, okay. I think a tattoo would be fun.
Got you. They do give
I
basics.
for real think
Mhm.
like there's no reason for any of us to not get the masquerade tattoo. Like it's only 100 gold.
But what does it do?
Disguise self once a day.
Mhm. And you can move the tattoo to be anything on your body. It's always going to be a tattoo, but you can make it look like something else.
Yeah. It's a. What's the medium?
We're all getting party tattoos.
Ah, medium barrier tattoo. Basically, I need to make sure I understand the specifics. So let me look it up really quick. But I believe it essentially just increases your AC.
Yes, while you're not wearing armor.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Doesn't help me then.
The medium barrier tattoo gives you an armor class of 15 plus your dexterity modifier, maximum of 2. So I believe for you, that would be 17. It would make your AC 17. Which would be an improvement, but I'm going to be so honest with you, Sephi, you could just get that improvement by getting anything else. Such as a +2 leather armor.
You then I took coffee.
What I think it is.
Perfect. They'll be fine. I got a key.
But yeah, not everything here is meant to be bought right now, because this place is not going to go away after today.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
And now we have a cool dragon friend to help us get there.
That is true. You do have Shadowclex. And you might have more in the future if you play your cards right. We'll see.
Emily's very good at befriending the dragons. It's gonna happen.
Are we all getting matching party tattoos? Is that what we're doing now?
Yeah.
Are we all gonna get the masquerade tattoo?
Yeah, I think Enly sprints up to to where the magical tattoos are sold, and it's just like, yeah, give me that one, give me masquerade tattoo, give me that, please, give me.
You see this female drow, who has these sort of white brandings of tattoos across her body, wearing this. Actually, like, generally very fine clothing. It seems this business is quite fruitful for her. And she says, "Really? That is quite surprising. It is my cheapest one, so that makes sense, but it isn't very often I see people using something like this. Are you certain you want that one?"
Yeah, Enly real quick does, like, flashes on and off of the minor illusion height thing, and just goes, yeah, this is kind of already my thing, so I want to be able to do it more.
I see. Well, I'm not going to deny a good customer,
Also, then
I
I can
suppose.
have, yeah, I mean, you know, Emily points to, like, the dragon tattoo down one arm, and just goes, then I can have one that matches.
I understand. So, to clarify, on these tattoos, there is only one of each of these. You get the idea that she can do this more than once over a certain period of time, but you wouldn't be able to get all three of you the same tattoo right now. That being said,
I just read it takes one of my attunement slots, and I don't have very many of those left. So.
Oh, true.
Oh, you know, if it's attunement, then I'm not getting a tattoo because I can't attune it to it.
Yeah, what do you... Yeah, Non is fully attuned to everything, I think.
Yeah.
I'm attuned to 2 out of 3.
I think I only have one, but I can't remember.
Let me see.
Because Stone Endurance...
I think I just have the boots.
And
You, Cloak of...
my all-purpose tool require attunement.
So, the Boots of Dire Circumstance do not require attunement, but the infused Cloak of Fire Resistance does. And you also have a Staff of Charming, though you aren't attuned to that yet.
So you're only using one out of your 3 slots right now.
Yes, with the possibility of 2.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably get the tattoo. If I were to, like, quote unquote unattune to the tattoo, would it just become a needle again?
Let's see.
Because I think the tattoos, it says that it's like a needle.
That's what
that
it
you can
says
stick
in
Yeah.
the thing.
If your attunement to the tattoo ends, the tattoo vanishes and the needle reappears in your space.
Okay, great. So I can always just be like, alright, tattoo, time to go away.
Yeah. If you absolutely need to, you can re-get the needle.
Slay. Yeah, I'll get it then.
Yeah. Absolutely. I will add this tattoo to your... I always spell tattoo wrong.
He's tatted up.
He's tatted up.
Emily's been tatted up.
I will add the masquerade tattoo there for you.
Oh, I was going to just jokingly ask if anyone in the party ever had a tattoo before.
Yeah, Emily's got them.
Other than Nan, because she has tattoos all over.
Yeah, I mean, Enli literally, like, if Nan said that, like, Enli would point to the dragon tattoo and be like, yeah, I got a tattoo from God.
I mean, Nadar has them, but you guys have never seen them because he wears sleeves all the time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hemlock
just
will say,
looked
"Oh
at it.
yeah,
Nadar has a
I'm
timestamp.
I'm all tatted up all the way down, top to bottom."
Top to bottom. They're
I
just
heard you, Atlas. Don't worry.
What did Atlas say? What did you say?
The one person that mattered if they heard you or not heard you. So. He said Nadar's got a tramp stamp.
What?
I've seen
That's
it,
so
I
funny.
know it.
How have you seen it? You've been going into his forge while everybody's still asleep.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I've been sneaking down there, it's nice and warm.
Isla's definitely seen his tattoos at this point. Isla's dragon horde is in his forge.
Oh yeah, that's so true.
Nadar just dumps his gold out every night for Isla to lay in.
She's gonna be so sad when there's not as much there tonight.
Oh.
Yeah, but then they're gonna have other cool shit to lay on.
True. Let's see here.
Did Isla come with us to the city?
She did. Oh,
Yay.
sorry. But I actually think what she's done, because you guys were instructed to hide her.
We tattoo Isla.
No. She's
Big
probably
dog.
in Nadar's
baby's
forge.
first tattoo.
We can't give the dragon a tattoo.
That is crazy. I mean, you could
Isla's
if you
in the
wanted.
forge with all the gold.
Yeah. Well, that is exactly where she's at, so she doesn't get seen and people don't
If she-
It's just
start acting.
It's just a two-sided bag of holding. Nadar can reach in and grab some coins.
If we did, that makes me curious now. If we did manage to tattoo her, and if do dragons molt like lizards do, or snakes? Because if she happens to do that, does the tattoo become gone with the skin, or does it still stay on her?
It would for chromatic dragons, but metallic dragons are metallic. Their scales are literally metal, and so they don't really fall off. They just kind of rust or oxidize with time and grow stronger. While
That's badass.
gemstone dragons will
But-
just always keep getting bigger and thicker and sturdier.
So
Okay.
Isla will just become bigger. So we could tattoo them.
Mhm.
Isla's now a big dog. Enli buys the tattoo. Nadar throws them through the bag of holding to the floor.
Well, she
Go,
can't
tattoo our dog.
exactly- If we were to give her masquerade tattoo, she can't exactly change races, but she could disguise herself as a dog if necessary.
Yeah, she can disguise
That's so
herself as a
funny.
dog.
Really big dog.
That's so funny.
She's
Yeah.
a great Dane. This is a perfect plan that will definitely work.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it would definitely work. I'm very
I mean, I
convinced.
guess technically she'd have to be a dog with wings. 'Cause
That's
you have to have
Nah,
the
nah,
same
nah, nah, nah,
general
nah, nah.
limb arrangement.
so
Nah.
funny.
That can be like
Wings
that
aren't
can be like
limbs.
a dog vest. That can be a dog vest.
That's so funny.
This isn't a gemstone dragon. It's a hippogriff.
We get we turn her into a dog, and then we get a service dog vest and we put that over the wings.
You got a problem with my fucking dog? Nadar just towering over people? What's wrong with my fucking dog?
That's so funny.
Can my
Service
dog
dog
come
do
in?
not pet.
That's so funny.
What service
Um,
does your dog provide? Escorts the little one.
Alrighty. So, you've bought a tattoo, Enley. Is there anything else anyone would like to buy?
Do I want more mithril? Or no, I don't have mithril. I have adamantine.
Yeah, you have adamant. I believe... I can't remember how much we said that you have, but I'm on the verge of saying you have 2.
You said it's enough. You said it's enough to make one set of armor or 3 weapons.
1 set of armor or 3. I'm gonna say I'll meet in the middle ground. You have 2.
Right.
2 adamantium.
I'm gonna update that on my list then.
Because something.
Now
you
it
know.
does different things.
Yeah. Now it all does different things. So I want to make sure that it's the balanced amount and not a crazy, absurd, or way too little amount.
I'm keeping my steel listed as 3 armor or 6 weapons because it's just easier.
Oh yeah, steel is also something like what. So here's the thing that you could do, Nadar, if you were worried about money, is you could actually make this armor and then sell it, and it will.
Yeah.
Like the material cost is only 50 for heavy armor, but plate armor cost 500 gold. Like,
I already have it, and I could make 3 sets of plate armor technically.
yeah. So you would get at least 300 gold for every plate armor you sell, with the only problem being you aren't terribly charismatic, so people wouldn't be running to give you more money.
Yeah,
Okay,
unless you
but
want to go into
Emily-
business together.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh god, what do I need? Do I want some gemstones? I probably want some gemstones.
Just wait till I get fabricate.
Let me look at my
Huh.
other tab here so I can.
My favorite thing when I'm playing a bard is just breaking the economy by using fabricate.
I'm gonna look up exactly
Can I
what
be so
fabricate
for
does.
real, Dust?
Yeah, what's up?
I think Nan is just going grocery shopping. If I'm gonna be so for real,
Real.
That's okay. That's perfectly okay.
going to the general store, get some spices.
Fabricate. You convert raw materials into products of the same material.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is actually an artificer spell.
Yeah, I can't get it for a very long time though.
True. Very true.
But it is something that I could get, maybe, in the future.
Looking at
Yeah, I mean, it
But
would kind of, to a certain extent, it would kind of bypass a forge check.
It would. That it's a 4th level spell, and my highest spell slot is 5th. So
you would have to be level. I'm doing math in my head. 14? No,
Yes,
13.
14.
You have to be level 13.
something like that. I'd have to be pretty high level.
Yeah.
We got like 6 more levels to that's even a concern for me.
Yeah. Which is like the fact that it's level 13 I'm perfectly okay with, because that means that at that point in the game, why wouldn't
at
you
that
just
point-
be able to make them?
Yeah,
Like,
at that point, my forge check is gonna be like, I don't even know, plus 15 or something. Like it'll be
If
almost
you're-
impossible for me to fail those smaller things.
if you get your intelligence up to 20, by level 13, your proficiency bonus would be plus, I want to say plus 5. And so
my
you would
forge
get.
is based off of strength.
Oh!
I currently have a plus 12 to my forge check.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, if you got it up to 24, in which you have a plus 7, you would get a plus 17 by level 13.
Yeah, I could make. I'd still have to make the check, but with the current list, metallic dragon weapons,
Yeah.
it would be impossible for me to fail them because I'd have a 5% chance of rolling a 1.
Yeah. I will need to go through and change some of these. I think it makes sense that you are just so good of a forge that you're going to succeed on most of these, because...
Yeah, because at currently 12, I can make light and scale mail with no check.
Yep, even medium.
basically.
Even medium with no check.
Oh yeah, because the only issue is
Still only
rolling a
one. Yeah.
So yeah, 2 puts me at 14. So yeah, like the only thing I can't make without a check is heavy armor, basically.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
We will. We will.
And I can make prosthetic limbs.
But, indeed. Well, what was it? Sephi, you said that Non is just going to go grocery shopping. How much are you buying? How many rations? You guys have about 2 weeks left of standard rations.
Not counting. Is that including the? Oh god, the mammoth.
The mammoth. Yes, because a lot of that mammoth meat you gave back because they needed food.
Yeah, we took enough for like ourselves and then
Yeah.
the rest out.
Yeah. So.
See, I think that's most of the 2 weeks.
Leather lots. Sorry.
Yeah, you like. I have lots of leather. Think of how many deer we've killed.
I think.
500.
I think.
This kind of sucks.
What did? What did you just call me, Hunter?
I'm talking to myself.
Call me.
I'm plotting and scheming on if I'm going to buy gemstones,
Sorry.
but it's like 500
You're with
gold
me.
for us for various gemstones.
Sorry, your scheming distracted me for a moment. I was going to make a joke. I think I'll just add another week of rations, like 7 days.
Yeah. 25 gold.
And I think she'll get is there any way to get another water skin? Like one for personal drink?
Oh, I see. I think
Like one for personal drink and one for like collecting water to use for stews, you know?
Oh yeah. I have updated your inventory and just given you the amount of rations that you as a party have left in Non's inventory. Given you typically go for that. You have 3 weeks worth of rations at the moment, with the additional one that you just bought. I will remove the 25 gold from your thing for you, which I believe puts you at 715. Yes. And in terms of the water skin, I think if you go to like the shopkeep who's selling these, if you ask for a water skin, they'll be like, oh, no, you can just be here. And they'll just give it to you when you buy the 25 gold worth of rations.
Oh, okay. Wow, okay.
We live next to an ocean, and we have mages that can purify water. It's really not that big of a deal. Water skins are not that hard to make.
Alright, that's quite fair. And she'll just she'll smile and leave the shop. My second thing, it's just like, I guess I want to update my armor a little. I have leather armor, I think?
You have leather armor.
Yeah.
The only major improvement you can make to your armor is studded leather armor.
Yeah. Do I have leather armor? It's just leather armor, right?
Yeah, you just have standard leather at the moment.
Okay, then I'll just go and get myself some studded leather armor.
Absolutely. Let me
Just
make
improve it.
sure. Studded leather. There's so many different kinds of fucking leather armor.
They're going to buy studded leather armor. They see Nadar arguing with the fucking smith. No, you've made this wrong. Completely wrong. You've put the studs here instead of fucking here. What is this going to protect you from?
Do you want to make it? I'll come in here and make it then. If you think that it's wrong, come in here and make it.
He pulls out a set of studded leather armor. This, see? I mean, this. Look how this is right here.
The Non is looming behind the jar like he's about to grab him by the ear like some child.
Fighting fucking dragons and you can't make studded leather armor right. What the fuck?
He's just like, look. Yeah, I was gonna say he's like looking at you and he's arguing, and then a shadow appears behind you, and he just looks up.
Nadar turns around and looks down.
What is this behavior?
What is this behavior?
Speak.
Nadar is one for confrontation these last few days.
I like to imagine, I know that you said that as Hunter, I really like to imagine that you said that as Nadar speaking in the third person.
Nadar wishes for confrontation. Oh God.
We don't need to argue like this. No, it's just fix the issue, and then we can just get on with our way. There's no need to be screaming at the store.
Nadar leaves the studded leather armor for the guy.
It's so funny. He immediately takes it. He looks it up and down. He watches you go. He attaches a price tag to it that is significantly higher than the other studded leather because it's of higher quality. He looks at you, Nan. Oh, well, yeah, sorry about all that.
Nan's still standing there watching him.
Yeah. What could I do for you? You seem like the agile type. Here for some leather, studded leather. We got a new stock that just came in.
I was actually
Nadar
looking for
looming in the
some-
distance.
Yes, I was looking for some studded leather armor. Forgive him. It's been a rough couple of days.
Oh, that's all right. Well, we have some in our normal stock. Each studded leather is only 45 gold pieces, but this brand new high quality studded leather is 90 gold pieces.
Is it possible I could look over it?
Oh, yes, of course. He hands it over to you, looking at it. You have a very high passive perception. You can very easily see whatever form of it Nadar's, like, signature in his forging at the bottom.
It's just stamped right
Yeah.
on the inside.
Right on the inside of the, like, the left sleeve. They're just a stamp that very heavily
So that's-
resembles the thing Nadar's made.
So what I'm basically getting is they're using Nadar's work.
Yeah! You just saw him. You just saw him basically take it a second ago.
Yeah, you watched him attach the price tag to it.
Yeah, so she looks over at Nadar, and then Back when he was
Nadar's off buying materials to make his own shit now.
up there he went. So I'm trying to figure out what I can say for this. So she'll look over it for a moment, then her finger will she'll look really close at the stamp,
Mm-hmm.
and then look back at this guy.
He's sweating a little bit.
Can I see your other work?
Oh, huh. Yes, of course. He'll pull out another
No,
thing of studded leather.
I like to compare your higher qualities with, as well as all your other stock, just in case.
Oh,
You know,
oh, yes, yeah, of course, of course.
just to of course differentiate the prices.
Oh, yeah, oh, mm-hmm. He'll get you a standard studded leather. It looks...
Very much different.
Nadar puts a lot of detail into his work, but in terms of, like, the actual, what's it called? Mechanical use of the leather and how much it would defend you, it seems like this dude is very function over form. In which case... Well, Nadar is correct. The way that it's made is different and technically inefficient. It functions the same as Nadar's.
Nadar's is prettier.
Nadar's is prettier. There's actual, like, love and passion put into it. He didn't do this to sell it. He did it because he wanted to.
Alright, well... You know what? Not going to be, mean to.
Mm-hmm.
She'll grab the one that Dar made, and she'll be like, I'll take this one and pretend that you didn't take my friend's work.
God,
Maybe the
thanks.
next time I'll come here in the city, you won't be doing the same tactic again, won't you?
No, no, certainly not. Well, can I still get some gold for that one?
You may, but I'm not going to see that behavior.
He just kind of shrinks a little bit. You'll get the standard price, which is 40, which I'll put you down to puts you at 680 gold. And I will add the studded leather. Did you want to trade in your normal leather?
Yeah.
Okay. I will actually re-add 10 gold because I'll just give you a fair price for that. And you will have studded leather. Your AC is now 17.
She smiles at this studded letter, knowing that she got Nadar's work back, and then she'll give like a little bit of a warning glare before she like leaves the shop peacefully.
Absolutely. Alrighty. Anything else you'd like to buy, Non? You have plenty of money.
I think that's it. I don't think there's really anything else. She will come back to look for Nadar for a moment, and then she pats his shoulder like, you were right.
Nadar has grabbed Enli by the shoulder, and he's trying to get Enli to help him barter for some cheaper prices.
Emily will help. Emily's trying to believe in the whole friendship is magic thing, so.
That is fair. In that case, Non, you will come up on these, getting ready to compliment Nadar, and you will see them, like, huddled together, like two little deviants, talking about bartering for buying and selling and various other things. What are you trying to barter for? Yeah.
So I want to get mithril and some gemstones.
Gotcha. One mithril, or how much of each, I should say?
2 mithril.
Okay.
And are they miscellaneous minor gemstones or miscellaneous moderate gemstones? These would be moderate because they're all 500.
Yes, you got it. Okay. Yeah. There probably are some minor ones in here as well, but they cost significantly less.
Mm-hmm. Yes, probably should get that diamond too.
Hemlock, as you're like looking at that, you do see Hemlock just kind of pick up the 500 one and put gold on the table.
Oh!
I sent Lizzie this earlier, and that was one of the things that she said she wanted Hemlock to buy.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna buy it for. It could have been nice for me, but it's definitely better for.
Absolutely. So I will give that 5. There's still the 1,000 gold diamond, but I will give the.
That's the one that actually helps me, but I
500.
don't want to spend that kind of money just to lower the number for a crit.
True. Oh, it looks
can
like
do that.
Hemlock also already has an 1,000 GP diamond. I don't know how he got that.
Where the fuck?
That's
Fair
alright.
enough.
I'll give him the 500 one.
So yeah, some mithril and do I?
So I'm just watching them barter for that.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, as Hemlock, while they're not looking, walks up and just takes the diamond.
Yeah, Hemlock walked up, buys the diamond, and Dar looks and is like, I want that. Never mind, I don't want that diamond. It's gone already.
Nan is just waiting. She's just standing there and watching them butter.
So, two mithril would be 500 gold.
Some... Oh god, how many moderate gems do I want?
One
like
would...
2 of those... One of those? Yeah, well, 1 moderate and like a small handful of minor ones, whichever.
Got you. I'll say 5 moderate... Sorry. 5 minor.
5 minor. Okay.
5 minor, 1 moderate, and 2 mithril would put you at roughly 1,500 for the base price. That's, you know, what you'd be starting at if you just paid out of your pocket exactly what needed to be paid. Or actually, you know what? Let's see. 2 mithril and 1 moderate would be 1,000. I'm going to roll a d6 to see how many you get. D6 plus 1 for minor. Jesus Christ, 1. So 7. 7 minor gemstones, and I'll roll this divided by 2 to see how much it will cost. 400. So it would be 1,400 total for 6 minor, 1 moderate, 2 mithril.
So Nadar points out each thing he wants, telling Enli, and then just kind of pushes him towards the stall. Go, 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 go.
Going. Emily's like trying to resist being pushed, but is very small and weak.
Yeah.
And Nadar is very big and strong.
You see this large man wearing a black apron, clearly one well-versed in kind of forging, but you see that his hands, for a moment you think he's wearing gloves, but you can tell that they're like black with like coal and soot. You think that this guy is a grade A, like, miner, or like a badass, like I said badass, a veteran, or something along those lines. He seems to have been very well versed in all of this. You walk up to the table, and he looks down over the table for a moment. And he says, "Aye, look at you, short stack. Haven't seen many like you in my time. What brings you here? What can I get for you?"
Well, we're here for a couple goods, if we see any that we think are up to snuff.
"Oh, up to snuff, you say? Well, everything I've gotten here is up to snuff. Just came back from a good haul, actually. Been talking to some of those metallic dragons. They help a lot. They like me, you know that." And he will sort of step aside and show you the entirety of his catalog. "What you looking for?"
I list out the things that Nadar wants.
Yeah. You'll list them out. He'll look at all of them. He'll grab them, put them on the table. You'll see him weigh a few of them, inspect a few of them, make sure that they're of good quality or that they're the correct quality. And he will say, "All right, got all of it here. You're a pretty big spender. That'd be about 1,400 gold if you have it."
1,400.
Oh, yeah.
That's,
A lot of gemstones. A lot of mithril. Mithril's expensive and useful. You could turn it into something really nice.
Yeah, you certainly can. Just out of curiosity, do you do a lot of good business here? Is things moving well?
A lot of good business. Well, every now and again, one of the local mages will come by. My gems are rather high quality. While I don't get a lot of foot traffic, all the traffic I do get is a lot of money.
Fair enough. Oh, well, there's been, a lot of conflict in the area. Has that been affecting your business at all?
Kind of rub the back of his head a little bit. Oh, a little bit here and there. War is particularly good for business because people start needing more materials, but it's only good for so long when enough people start dying. But,
Gold gets harder and harder to come by.
That is true. Many of the dragons themselves, they tend to take the gold off of the people they kill, have their own hoard for it.
Indeed, that can definitely, yeah. I'll tell you what. I think that my group here and we can certainly have... I would say that you would be able to consider us reliable patrons if we were to come to perhaps an agreement of some kind. We could certainly be reliable customers for you, war or not. I believe that we certainly will be back here again before very long.
Reliable patrons, I'm gonna have you make a persuasion check. I will roll it for you, given that you are away at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
You do have a reroll on this. What you rolled was a 24. If you'd like to reroll to see if you can get better, there are different, things for different thresholds. This is very good, though. So,
I'll keep the 24.
gotcha. The 24, he'll scratch his chin, squint his eyes, and say, all right, I see your game. I could definitely get patrons here and there without your help, but you say you want to be reliable. How about this? A favor for a discount. I have something in mind.
I take favors very seriously, but perhaps I might be able to help you out.
Well, it's all right. I'm not going to have you agree to the favor if you don't know what you're doing. He'll sort of step back and open a cabinet where you will see it is not as well stocked as it normally looks. Various bits of fabric, vials containing liquids of varying colors, some cerulean, some the sort of dark blue. And he'll say, just between you and me, a lot of the things that I get aren't all from the underground. And I am running low on stock every day. Of course, you could just go get these things for yourself. That's not what I'm asking. I have things that I know how to use better than most. Things that would be rather meaningless to most folks. There's a place nearby. People call it the Temple of the Colorful Waves. Inside, there is... how do I say this? A compartment. Secret room hidden away. A place with a few vials here and there. I used to visit it quite often, take what I could, but recently it's been a little hard to get there, and because so, the metallics have been far less lenient on who gets in and who gets out. If you can stop by there, if you can get me the remaining vials of what I'm looking for, I'll give you all this for 1,000 gold total, but right now I'll take 500.
And these vials, are they something that will be freely given to us if we go, or are you asking us to steal it?
That temple, anyone that used to go in and out is long gone. Most people don't follow such a religion anymore. Anyone that you'd find in there would be looking to steal something from it themselves, though the metallic dragons tend to be rather... how do I say this? Restrict on that front. That being said, everything in this compartment of I tell you of is very well hidden. No one knows about it besides me, so they wouldn't know you're stealing nothing. Besides, I'm sure if you're honest with them, if you say up front who's there and what they're there for, I'm certain they'd be okay with it.
I suppose I can't promise a result, but I can certainly say that I'll try. And whether or not we succeed in gathering these materials for you, we hold some sway with the folks on the front lines. We could see what we can do about maybe guiding some of those who might need your products and services towards you as well.
I like that a lot. So, in that case, as long as you're willing to try, I'll take 500 now. 500 when you get back. And if you end up not being able to get me what you need, or not all of it, we'll discuss the rest of the payment then. How about that?
That sounds fair enough.
Very well. It is a pleasure doing business with you. Do you give him the gold? Or I guess which one of you would do it?
Nadar, who is waiting nearby.
Gotcha. Nadar, you will walk up. You can hand him the gold, and you will get in a small sort of leather sack 2 mithril, one the moderate gemstone, and 7 minor gemstones, because those are... I'm okay giving those away willy-nilly, given that they are really only useful for one specific thing.
Yeah, me. They're useful for me.
And he will say, "Oh, right. When you get there, I almost forgot. Tell him Ron. Tell him Ron came a knocking. They'll know what it means."
Ron.
Simple name, I
Write that
know.
down. Write that down. Write that down.
Write that down. Write that down.
Simple name, I know, but the people there, they really like me in town. You know, they'll know the name when they hear it. Oh, right! I almost forgot. One more thing. He'll rummage underneath one of the desks, and he will pull out what appears to be a gemstone at first. It shimmers slightly, and he'll say, "Now, you said you're reliable, and I'm going to trust you here, because you are new to town. But this thing here costs quite a hefty sum of change. It is also how you get into the room that I need you to get into. So, take it here, and I hope you use it for what you need to use it for, and not what you want to use it for."
Certainly.
All right. I'm trusting you. Either way, it's a pleasure doing business with you. Hey, he looks to you, Nadar. What's your name, friend?
Nadar.
Good to meet you. And you? Looks down to you, Enley.
Enley.
Good to meet some new customers. Reliable ones, I hear. And those ones in the back staring at us? Pointing to Hemlock and Nan.
Nanarjuk, but you can call me Nan.
He'll kind of scratch his chin for a second. Nanarjuk. Never heard the name before, but I understand the spelling. You from around here? As in the continent?
My tribe often travels around the continent. Yes.
I see. I've run into them from time to time. They've helped me get out of a few scrapes. Good folk you are, good folk. Hemlock will not answer. He'll just narrow his eyes a little bit.
The lead paint stare.
Yeah, I'll have the lead paint stare. He blinks one eye at a time.
That's Hemlock. Don't worry about him.
I see. Proper poisonous name for a rather strange fellow. Hemlock will say, wait, what does that mean? And he'll go, all right, better time I close up shop. I got some stuff I gotta take care of. And he will start to close everything up. Let's see. You would... Oh yeah, you took it away yourself. Wow, you still have 13. You still have 800 gold. That's fucking crazy.
I got a total of around a little more than 15,000 or 1,500 left.
Jesus Christ.
So I'm like, oh god, what else can I buy? Well, it's like 1,000 because we'll owe him another 500 when we get back. But
you could still buy dragon parts from Teast.
yeah, I think I'm gonna go over and try to buy some dragon parts next.
Yeah. You'll walk in, and my similarly voiced friend will say, "Ah, Nadar, it's good to see you. Have you come to buy some of my accoutrements?"
I have indeed.
Good. I can tell you have an eye for potential. What are you looking for?
Oh god, what do I want?
Anyone can also join Adar if you'd like, if you wanted to pitch in money. Because, like, what's it called? Collectively, you guys have over 2,000 or close to it. But individually, you have anywhere from, like, 5 to 800.
I have most of it.
Yeah, that is true.
I also have most of my money.
Okay, I have... Okay. So I probably... If... I'd have... So... If I made chromatic dragon arrows...
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Is that something I can do?
Let's see. Chromatic Dragon arrows would certainly cost less to what's it called? To buy. I'm gonna say that you make them in bundles of 20. Just because that is the standard. Hold on, I have to add. You say Chromatic Dragon arrows?
Yeah, because I'm looking at the weapon one, and it's an additional 1d6 elemental damage.
Oh, that's pretty smart. Okay. Let's see.
So getting arrows that Non can use that guarantees extra damage would be very nice.
That is very true. Let's see. I would say that if you still spent the full 500, you would get probably 50 arrows like that. Actually, that's such a large amount. Hold on. I need to stop just saying numbers.
No, I agree. It's fine.
Let's see.
Sold.
See, arrows are interesting because they aren't, like, you have to treat them as a collective and an individual at the same time. So making them would be bizarre because you wouldn't, like, you can't really fail, in a sense. Like, you would just have a less amount by the time you were done with it. You'd have to fail on every single one of them in order for you to make none. And they're not exactly hard to make.
Yeah, with how high my thing is, it'd be very hard for me to fail.
Yeah. Okay. I will say... I'll need to come up with something specific for it, but in terms of how much gold it would cost to make 20, I'm going to say it would cost 200 gold to make 20. That's actually exactly what it was before. It would be 300 gold to make 20. Jesus Christ.
So 300 to make 20.
And the amount that you get would change how long it would take to make. Wherein I think it's reasonable to say that you could make 10 arrows a night. So 20 would only be... would only take 2 days, and what you roll would change for that amount of arrows. So, like, if you happen to get a natural 20 on one of them, I would make those ones, like, +1 arrows or +2 arrows or something like that. Instead of...
Yeah.
Instead of giving them an extra 2d6, because the idea of Non having an extra 2d6 to every single fucking attack that they do
it'd be an additional 1d6 +1.
Yeah, that's actually mind-boggling. Yeah.
By the time Non gets all their bonuses, they're already getting an extra, like, 4d6.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll buy some arrow-making materials. 20 arrows worth. That's going to be 300 gold.
Yes, and this is specifically for the Chromatic Dragon, yes?
Yeah.
Got you.
I'll let you make a full another line for it before I start buying other stuff.
I actually don't need to make one. Or I guess I could make one. It would just be the exact, like, any type of arrow would be the exact same thing for the weapons, except the cost and time would be different. I guess actually it would be quite different. Ah, fuck. Okay, I'll add it.
Yeah, so I'll wait on buying metallic arrows. 300 there, and then unless a bow would also give the elemental damage.
That's interesting. You could, in theory, make a bow, but having a bow that would just always give that elemental damage is actually going to cost more,
Yeah,
I would say. I would say if you wanted to make a bow, you would need to buy 750 gold worth of materials for a chromatic one. I will make specifics for all of that down below, likely after the session. But I can parse.
We'll wait on it.
I can parse details now.
I will get enough scales to make a set of chromatic medium armor too. So it's gonna be another 400.
So you wanted 700 in total then, is what you're spending?
Yeah, I've spent 700 so far.
Got you. Alrighty. You buy various bits of it's really just scales for the chromatic armor. You buy a bunch of different colored scales. What colored scales actually do you want to buy?
Colored
Because this is something you'd have to
scales.
specify now.
Mm-hmm.
The giving, like, sort of laying it out in front of you, medium armor, right? The only people that would be able to wear this, I believe, would be you and I think Hemlock, actually.
Yeah, because it wouldn't be metal technically,
Yeah, he has proficiency in medium armor.
and it's not metal. So as a druid, they can wear it.
Yeah. I believe Non does also have proficiency in medium armor, so Non could wear them.
But their
and
AC's higher than that right now.
because it's medium armor, they still get to add +2 to their AC. You would make it 18
Oh
rather
yeah,
than 17.
that would make their okay. Okay, what would be the best choice for scale color?
I think the only suggestion I can give, and not even a suggestion, just an acknowledgement, is that you know the major threat that you are facing at the moment is a red dragon.
Is a red dragon. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
But you have also fought Terravec, so if you wanted to think in the long form, you could try. However, something about that's interesting, isn't it?
I don't think we know
You don't?
what his breath weapon is. He never used it on us. We ran away before he used it.
Yes. While that did happen, you did see the effects of it. When you went to Metallic Temple Dragon, you saw various petrified people outside, which was told to be because of Terravec. However, notably, that's not a damage type.
Petrification is not a damage type. That doesn't really help. Yeah, I'll get red scales then.
Gotcha. You get some red scales. You spend 700 gold. I imagine you can get rid of that yourself from your inventory.
Yeah,
You have enough stuff to make 20 chromatic arrows. Oh, what did you also want to get? Red arrows? What kind of arrows did you want to make?
Well, we can't use the red arrows on the red dragon.
True.
So
With someone making a podcast, hey.
I don't know. Non's gonna be the one to use them. Sephi, what do you think? What color dragon arrows do you want?
Yeah. You'll get an extra D6 of damage for whatever arrows he makes. So it would be, red for fire, blue for lightning, white for ice, etc., etc.
What color Terravec?
You don't know what color Terravec is. He was gray when you saw him, but you don't know what category of dragon he actually falls under.
Oh, I don't like that.
And our major threat that we know of right now is a red dragon.
What if he's just straight up a stone dragon, and that's why his breath weapon turns people into stone?
It could be.
I'll say.
He's a crystal dragon on crack.
I think
Like a smoky quartz.
Smoky quartz.
you said, if we remember correctly, fire, red dragons are,
Fire.
yeah, so they don't like ice.
They aren't necessarily weak to anything. But they are resistant to fire. Not even resistant. They are immune. They are immune to fire.
So I'm not getting anything red related then.
Yeah, so that leaves. Oh God, what are all the chromatic dragon colors?
Let's see.
Black, red,
Blue.
blue, white, green.
Black. Oh, you're just
Silver. What will that be?
That would be
Metallic.
metallic. That'd be metallic.
Yeah.
What would
Yeah, red, black, blue, green, white, brown, purple, gray, yellow.
Oh my gosh, the color of the rainbows. Slay.
But that's pulled straight from the Forgotten Realms wiki, which we're probably not
Yeah.
going to see all of those colors.
A few of those are the same. The types of damage that you could get are fire, ice, acid, lightning, and I think that's it. I literally can't think of anything
You know
else.
what? I
Poison?
think there's nothing we
None of
can
them
go
would be acid.
wrong.
Yeah.
There's nothing we can go wrong with acid.
Okay,
Acid.
that would be
That'd
that would be
be-
black. That would be
Firing
black.
arrows with
That would be
acid
black
damage.
dragon. Black dragons.
Absolutely. You get enough materials to make 20 black dragon arrows, a set of medium red armor, and that's all 700 gold.
We're actually
And
going
why is
to
it non with like
trade in my artifact
acid
now.
damage?
Easier to keep track of. There we go. I still have 850 gold.
Wow.
After all of that.
Can I also mention, just like, I think it's a little scary that non just gets acid damage for arrows.
Oh yeah, for 20 of them.
Think about what Enli needs to buy.
I'll keep the effect the same. While you were thinking of that, I am going to add the arrows to the spreadsheet that I have.
Pardon me.
No problem. It was 300 for the chromatic, right?
Yes, 300.
Got you for 20.
So it's slightly cheaper than the armor, basically.
Yeah. In this case, 700 gold. And this last one will just be 900. Nice easy split. There we go.
Damn, what a price jump. 300 for chromatic, 700 to go to metallic.
The main reason why is because chromatic gives you an additional element, but
Yeah.
metallic lets you bypass the resistance of that element.
Yeah, so then we can just use fire arrows if we fucking wanted to, and wouldn't matter.
Indeed.
Oh, it bypassed resistance, not immunity.
Well, if you roll enough natural 20s, it will also bypass immunity.
Yeah?
The metallic Draco weapon, I didn't specify it, but if you roll 3 20s when you make a metallic weapon, immunity becomes resistance. And if you roll 5, immunity becomes nothing. So you bypass
And I have-
everything. You'd have to roll
And I have
very good.
7
but-
checks. Yeah, I have 7 checks, and I have the stuff to make that really easy for me, does. I could do that.
You'd make it easier, but...
Crits on 10 or higher, crits on 15 or higher. My base stat is plus 12.
Yeah. That is
So-
true. You'd have to roll
As long as-
you'd have to roll those on the die. To be specific, like the 10 or the 15 are higher.
Well, yeah.
But you can get advantage. Like you can use more than one if you wanted to. So technically, you could use your advantage on every single one of them, and then see if you get it.
Mhm.
It would be interesting. I also think I'll decide later whether or not I want them. You're able to use them before you do it or after, because I think it's fair to say that you can use it. No, that would get rid of the chance. Never mind. You have to use it before. except for the minor gemstones. It's fair that you could just give yourself advantage if you failed one.
Just crushes the gemstone in his hand.
Like, God
Again.
damn it!
Okay, I think the last stuff I'm gonna buy is like
Alright.
potion ingredients. So I'm done
Yeah.
until Atlas figures out what they want.
I'm kind of considering if maybe it might be worthwhile for Emily to get, I don't know, maybe like. Here's the thing. I think at one point we had to make Emily a new character sheet on Fantasy Grounds.
Oh yeah.
I just straight up don't have any of the weapons listed. I kind of forgot what I had. I think I had a short bow, but I don't remember what else.
Oh, interesting.
Probably a dagger or something like that. But I'm kind of wondering if maybe it might be good for him to have some weapons or something like that. But at the same time, you know, I am pretty spell focused.
Yeah, you also have a staff that you could use as a spell focus too.
Oh yeah, your
That
staff
gives you
of
more spells.
Your staff of charming gives you more spells. You can use it as a focus, and you can use it as a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem is that it is a strength weapon.
Attunement.
So it would be hard to use. But you have a dagger. What weapon would you even want?
I don't know. I think I had a short bow and a dagger, but like I don't know. That's irrelevant because I think actually what I want to have Emily buy is gonna be like not at all mechanics focused and purely RP purchases.
That's fair. How much gold do you want to spend on that? I'll let you decide, and I'll just take it from your inventory.
I mean, you tell me what you think is fair, but I think what Emily is gonna go out and try to buy is like pretty much everyone in the party like has like cloaks for warmth and stuff, right? Like pretty much I think that'd be fair to say. I think it'd be really cool. I think Emily's gonna go out to like I don't know, like a jeweler or like an accessory kind of place. And I want him to buy a bunch of like cloak, like clasp kind of things.
Okay.
I want us all to have like a matching thing. You know,
that's
like
just
maybe
neat.
a dragon or something like that. That would, you know, be like the clasp on our cloaks.
That's just neat.
And also one to put on like a leather cord for Isla to wear as a necklace if she wanted.
Nice. So how many did you want to buy of that? I would say
one for everyone, including Troll Carl.
Okay. So I believe as of now, 4 to 6, that would probably cost about 60 gold if I had to guess. It's made of metal, so it's a little bit more valuable than if it was like a wood carving. But yeah, I would say 60 gold if that sounds fair.
Yeah.
All right. I'll give you your. You have.
And I'm keeping track of my gold, so I can
gotcha.
you know, save this little note or whatever, and I'll change it next time when I get back.
Oh, I already changed it
My
for you.
laptop.
You're at
Okay.
941 on here for me.
941.
Oh, you also have a gold artifact, so technically you have plus 250 to that.
Damn, you rich as fuck.
Yeah, that sounds right. I was at I had 1090, so 1091 would be yeah.
What do you expect from God's favorite princess?
Yeah.
Yeah, God's favorite princess over here.
God's favorite princess has all the money right now. Yeah, so I'm gonna buy all those things. And then what else? Also, like just to be silly, I think Emily's gonna like go into like an inn or something like that, and like roll up to like whatever musician's playing, and then just whip out the mammoth tusk saxophone
Oh, yeah?
and just start shredding.
I'll give you a performance check, see if anyone just throws gold at your face. You got a
Oh my god.
It was really close to an nat 20. You got a 13. Did you want to re-roll?
Yeah.
I thought he had it there for a second.
I did too. I saw the nat 20 with my own eyes. Okay, you got an 8. You have one more re-roll if you wanted it.
Yeah.
Alright. 3 is
Get some
what
free
it
money.
takes. Wow, you got a 13 again. That's unfortunate, but step 13 isn't bad. So you'll get a little bit of gold. People throw a total of 20 gold at you.
Outstanding.
He just paid for 2 of those fucking pendants or brooches things.
Yeah, I think, yeah, that'll. I'm like really trying to think. I mean, like, I don't know if there's anything else that like really want. Ooh. Yeah, I think that'll do it for now. We'll be back to shop later again at some point.
Absolutely. Sorry, I am writing down the... What's it called? Writing down Nadar's stuff.
That's fine.
So yeah, the only way you can fail a batch of arrows, like not make them at all, is with a nat 1. And that'll be the same for all of the arrows. You just unfortunately lose them if you roll a nat 1.
Mm-hmm.
But, alrighty. Most of you have done a lot of shopping. Enli will come by with these clasps in hand. And if you'd like to roleplay that out, you can, Enli. Elsewise, you'll just sort of pass them around to everybody.
Yeah, I think he's gonna he's gonna kind of wait for everyone to all be together and just say something along the lines of like like we've been traveling together for a while now, and like I think it's safe to say that we all have each other's backs. I think we all, I would consider you guys to be my friends, which is somewhat of a surprise to me, because I didn't even think that I wanted to stay here. I didn't think I really had any reason to when I first arrived. I've been pretty focused on just getting back to the Feywilds, but what I'm saying is it's nice to have people that I can rely on that aren't mercenaries 20 years older than me, and pain face. I appreciate you guys, and I hope that even if I don't say it often, that you understand that. And then here's a gift or whatever, don't look into it that much.
Isla will still be in the forge, but you can easily give that.
Emily will give Isla hers in a very much different way.
Oh, 100%. Hemlock will be like, "Oh, you like us. You like us, don't you?"
Whatever.
Yeah. You'll see the staff. He'll just pull up the staff, and the staff's face will turn towards him, and he'll go, "Hey, good one."
So what was the gift again? I forgot when it was purchased.
They're
We
like
all get a
little dragon head, like metal, like carving of like a dragon's head. That's like a clasp to wear on your cloak. So it's like a little decoration that pretty much everyone would be wearing like a lot
Oh, like
of the
a
time.
pin.
Yeah, like a pin, except it's like
Yeah,
kind of big and it'll hold your cloak closed around your neck.
She'll just
No.
put it on and look at it for a moment. She's like, "Oh, I appreciate you too." And I also don't say it as much as I normally do, but I always make sure I like to make sure that you guys are safe, and that's what I consider my friends.
Nadar will take the clasp, look at the cloak that he's not wearing, because he's a white dragonborn and doesn't get cold, and instead clasps it around his armor and kind of presses it in place so it stays.
Nice. Some of the magic, I would say, on your armor, some electricity will fly for a moment, and it'll just sort of magnetize if it needs to.
Mm-hmm.
Just sort of, foom, right on there.
He doesn't say anything.
Yeah, Enli will also hand one to Troll Carl and like.
Trocarl's not here with us.
He can
He
Well,
will when he gets back. He'll pass one to Troll Carl when the time comes.
as
It's
you
okay, guys.
as you desire to see Troll Carl, he will appear. A faint popping noise.
I
Um,
legit thought like we were gonna have to like clap our hands 3 times in order to call him like Trokar, here boy,
Come here,
All
boy,
we had to
come
do
here.
was imagine wanting to talk to him. He's like, huh?
Huh?
here boy, here boy.
He'll just kind of appear, and he'll say, "What are you?" Oh. He'll look down. He's a very tall wizard. He'll see the little clasp. Kind of raise an eyebrow. Is this for me?
Yeah, don't cry over it or anything like that. But I figured if we're all gonna have these, then you. Oh, Enly looks so conflicted. He's like, technically speaking, we wouldn't have all met except for you, and I still think you're up to something, but you have helped us quite a bit. So here, take it.
He will hold it in his hands very gingerly at like the tips of his fingers, and just like look it over, up and down, circling it. He kind of looks at it for like a really long time, and looks at you a couple times, Enley, and then he will clasp it onto his hat because he doesn't really wear a cloak either.
Mm.
And he'll say, "I appreciate the gesture, I suppose."
Man, don't start crying at me now, Troll Carl. It's a lot of emotion for you.
Oh, too much.
He's like, oh, I have to reel it in.
It's like, oh man, that thing's too
Too
spicy.
happy.
All I did was put salt on it.
Too spicy.
Too spicy. He'll just clear his throat and say, "Well, I best be getting back to whatever I was doing. Hope everything's going well for you. Think of me if you need me. It sounds weird. Just call my name really loud. He'll disappear."
Now we're really gonna have to go Trokar, here boy. And that was
He reappears.
Pardon.
You're okay.
Oh, that's what.
I was eating
Well-
chicken tendies.
Is there any more buying that any of you want to do?
Ocean ingredients.
Potion ingredients. What potions are you looking to make?
Okay. A potion of Dragon's Majesty. No.
Jesus fucking Christ, hell no.
We can get scales, Dust!
You can. You 5,000,000,000% can do that.
No, we're not gonna. I'm not going to allow Edley to turn into a dragon. But I would like to get materials for a potion of fire breath.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Potion of fire breath.
Maybe some potions of flying.
The effect ends. Let's see. After drinking this potion, you can use a bonus action to excel fire at a target within 30 feet of you. The target must make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw, taking 4d6 fire on a failed save or half as much damage on a successful one. The effect ends after you excel the fire 3 times or when 1 hour has passed. I see. Okay.
I want to let Enley breathe fire.
Fair. Okay. This is uncommon. And uncommon potions, if I remember correctly, are somewhere like 100 or something like that. They're not exactly like, yeah. It would probably cost you a total of They're common in this region. 100. It'll cost you 100. Like, lowest price it could be.
To purchase the ingredients or to purchase the potion?
Oh, you're right. The potion itself would only be 100. It costs you 75.
So 75, and I'll get enough for 2 of them.
Got you. Yeah, get rid of 150 then. And you said potions of flying as well?
Yeah. Those are going to be more expensive because
Yeah,
those
these-
are very rare potions.
Yeah, these are going to
Wanna
be
know?
I actually don't think you can afford it. I just straight up don't think you can.
Yeah, no.
It would cost at minimum 2,500.
Oh.
For the ingredients of the potion? Okay.
Yeah, the potion itself costs 5,000.
Okay.
Let's see.
Gaseous form does kind of the same thing.
But it's slow, I think.
Yeah, you're slow. You're like really slow, if I remember right. Because it's
I think it's
essentially
something
the
stupid
gaseous.
like 10 feet.
Yeah. The target's only method of movement is a flying speed of 10 feet.
I see.
Yeah, but you can drop it as a bonus action at any time, too. Yeah, no, it's not really worth it. I'm just looking through the list of every single potion.
Oh,
I
wow.
want.
So apparently, right, and this isn't exactly something that I would stick to. In order to make a potion of flying, you have to, quote unquote, according to Google, be at least 11th level, have a formula, rare components, and the ability to cast the levitate spell, or possibly the fly spell.
Yeah, that's for like the default crafting system.
Yeah,
because you have to be a
that's
certain level in order to make certain tiers of equipment.
Yeah. I think that there are certain ingredients that you could find or buy that are relatively expensive to buy, but possibly a bit dangerous but easier to find here.
Yeah.
Especially given that you are in a land of creatures that can fly. You could also, in theory, give up your Ring of Arrow Elemental for something like that.
Yeah, I could try to pawn it off.
And you would get... I mean, if you did that, you could get a shit ton of stuff.
Yeah.
But, like I said, the shop isn't going anywhere, so you could still think about that for the week and see what you get next week. You could literally, like, over the next week, think about what you want, and then come back very quickly at the beginning of next session to get some shopping done.
Yeah.
It would be quick. It wouldn't be as long as this one is, because this one I'm introducing you to the shop.
DM chooses the type and determines it randomly. Okay, so I can't choose what kind of potion of resistance I make.
Oh, well, that's stupid and I hate it, so don't worry about it. It's not going to happen.
Ah, cool.
I was talking to Zach about that yesterday. 2024 rules were being explained to us, and both of us at the exact same time, at every single time something like this came up, we were like, that's stupid and I don't like it. So it's not how it works. Like command. Did you know in 2024, according to the rules for the command spell, you have to choose one of the limited options it gives you? No.
Fuck that.
Hell no. I'm letting you do what you want. What are you talking about?
It's command.
It's command.
Okay, so for potions of resistance, those are uncommon. What
Oh, yeah.
resistance type?
Well, he's actually... There's somebody selling potions of resistance.
Yeah, they
there's...
are doing that, aren't they?
It's specifically an elemental resistance. This is a special potion that is not of any specific resistance, but it is of every elemental resistance, and when you drink the potion, you choose which one.
Okay.
And you're resistant to that element for the next minute, I would say.
Okay.
We'll say 10 minutes, actually. That's fair.
How much would it be for me to get the materials to make potions of resistance?
Potions of resistance or potions of elemental resistance?
Resistance specifically.
Resistance. Let's see here.
They're uncommon, and you can choose any of the 10 non-basic damage types.
They're uncommon?
Yeah, they're uncommon. But it's like when you drink it, you gain resistance. The DM chooses.
Oh, I see. Wow, yeah, that kind of sucks. Okay. Well, I guess it's supposed to be random based off of that. So we will actually find a neat little middle ground. If you wanted to get the components to make this, it would cost a little bit more, but you would get to choose what it is.
Okay.
So uncommon potions are typically anywhere from 100 to 500. So you'd be on the higher end. So I would say if you wanted to buy this potion, it would cost 500. If you wanted to make this potion, it would cost 350.
Well,
Which I realize is
that-
actually exactly how
I'm
much
about to
gold
say-
you have left.
I have.
Well, you have platinum,
I'm-
is what I'm saying. You have gold as well.
Well, at that point, it's cheaper to buy elemental resistance potions because those only
True.
cost me 300.
True. You just have a lower amount of things to choose from. Like, you don't get necrotic or psychic or radiant or anything like that.
What's the ingredient cost for elemental resistance?
Probably about 200, if I had to guess.
200. Yeah, we'll spend some more money. I'll get enough to make 3 of those. I spend another 600, leaving me with 100 gold at the end of all of this purchasing.
Absolutely.
I'll give Nadar 200 of my gold.
I
Since
have-
these are kind of going for the party.
I have 300 gold at the end of all this spending.
Yeah.
Okay, let me.
Well, you had 50 platinum, which is 500. 500 gold. You had 350, so you had technically 850 minus.
Yeah, I hadn't
60.
gotten rid of anything. I've been keeping track on like a side little notepad.
Oh,
So for all the potion ingredients I just bought, I spent 700 gold,
I understand. Okay.
and then I got 200 from Enley. That puts me back at 300.
Gotcha. Well,
I can make Enley breathe fire.
absolutely.
Yay!
How about your potion ingredients? Did you buy ingredients for that one, or did you just get the potion themselves?
Ingredients.
Gotcha. Well, after all is said and done, I will say, given we only have an hour maximum left, and although I don't think this is going to take too terribly long, you guys can do some buying next time if you need to. I'll say that you did buy up, while you didn't buy up the potion itself, you definitely did buy up the... oh no, what have I done? Oh no. What have I done? What have I possibly done? Okay.
I got my bag of potion, my
There you
bag
go.
of smithing.
Bag of potion, bag of smithing. You all, not, sun doesn't necessarily start until it's maybe like 4 p.m., something like that. Oh, I love these in the side chat. Oh my god.
I got lots of stuff, guys.
Yeah?
I hope you like the leather, lots.
Leather lots. Leather lots is my favorite.
How much leather you got? A lot.
A lot. Sun is starting to set in the sky. The clouds are starting to come in. It might start snowing or raining soon. You're near the shore, so it'll probably start raining, actually. And I think it all comes to mind that Viskin wanted to talk to you guys on the northern end of the city. So, do all of you have anything else to buy, or are you going to start heading your way over there?
I'm good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm good on shopping.
I think I'm good. I don't need any more steel or anything right now, so yeah.
Absolutely. Let's see. Oh, I did almost forget. Hemlock did buy a haste potion as well. For 300, so I will get rid of that from the list. This will be a list that every time you come back here, I'll update it the session before to have new things or to get rid of old things. In that case, you all will start to head toward the northern end of the city after maybe 30 minutes of walking around, talking about the things that you've bought. You will see Viskin leaning on a statue. You're getting to the more rural ends of the city. The streets are still stone, but there's a little bit of dirt here and there. The buildings are getting more rustic near the edges. And you're much closer to the shore now. And there is in this little village area, you see a large statue.
Whoops.
You all right?
I was over here pressing the wrong buttons trying to look at stuff.
You see a large statue with a small depiction of a dragon made of obsidian seated atop. And you can see Viskin with her hammer on her back leaning against it, waiting for you all. When you sort of get inside of her eyesight, she will push off of the statue with this big dumb smile on her face, and she'll say, "Hi, look at you all, talk of the town? Going about buying out everyone's stock? Got plenty of gold from your adventures, I imagine."
Hi.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Good, good. Well, it's good to see that you all had a good day in town. I heard one of you even went performing, making a name for yourself already. Well, I do have something to show y'all. Something rather important that will influence how things go forward. As you know, we are fighting against an army of dragons, and obviously we can't win by ourselves. But we have had a bit of a secret weapon. Something that no one else knows about, but given your recent entry into this turf war, and given how strong and capable you've proven yourselves to be, I have no choice but to show you. Sounds like I don't want to, but I'm actually rather excited. Only other person that knows about this is Teast. So, as long as you're ready for a bit of a surprise, come on down. And she will pull out her hammer, spin it around with one hand, and slam it into the base of the statue. And as it shudders, you'll hear this clicking noise as a small pedestal on top of the pedestal holding the dragon will shift down into place, and then the dragon will begin to turn with a stone grind. And then the statue and the pedestal holding it up will begin to move backwards. And beneath it, there is a staircase. She'll spin the hammer
How secret
around.
can it really be if you open this in the middle of the town? People have to see that opening, right?
We're not in the middle of town anymore.
Yeah, you guys are on the edges of town, and I think as you say that, she'll
There's still
say...
gotta be people.
She'll say, "Well, you'd think so, but, no one's lived here for a while. Not allowed to. You have to petition to own a house or a shop here, and, no one allows it. Because of this. Some people can come looking if they want, but I'm the only one that knows how to get in. Or can get in." She looks at you, Nadar. She looks at the giant tooth on your back. I guess you could as well.
He just smiles.
But you gotta be pretty capable to get this thing open. Speaking of which, if you want it to keep secret, we should rather hurry on. I'd rather not people stumble on by and watch. Vagrants like to slip around every now and again.
Yeah. Let's get going.
She will usher you all to go inside. And she'll... As you all get in, she will sort of hit a small button on the side, and it will begin to shut again behind you. It gets dark in here for a moment, for those of you without dark vision. Up ahead, you can see some light at the bottom of the stairs. As you walk, she'll say, "Besides, Enley, was it? The thing isn't the statue, right? While you're right, if people did find a way to get in, that would be rather bad, but it's the thing in here that's actually what I'm worried about."
Yeah, I figured that the staircase wasn't the problem.
I suppose you're right. As you all go down the stairs, you find yourself in a large open chamber. A few stairs built off from the center of the room, stalactites from the ceiling, some leaky bits of water here and there. Looking around, you see that there are some, what almost appear to be buildings. If they are, they're very old, that have been built into the wall, where the rock seems to have almost melted. And covered up various parts of it. There is a large circular square, square in the metaphorical sense, not the literal sense, that'd be stupid. There's a large circular square at the middle of this chamber. On every side, when you look down, you can see a large cavern that is winding with a small river and a lake at the bottom. It's maybe a 300, 400 foot drop. Certainly not a good place to go. And more importantly, it seems rather empty. And she'll look around, Visca, and she'll say, "Oh, he's too old to be playing tricks on me like this. Where are you old fart? Come on. We don't have all day." And you will see one of the stalactites on the ceiling. One of the bigger ones. And when you take a closer look at it, you notice that you thought it was wreathed in shadow before. That's why it was so dark, so hard to see. And then you see that shadow itself begin to reflect back at you as this massive stalactite unfurls. For a moment, maybe you think it's a big bat. It falls down, and with a large batting of its wings, it slows its fall. As you are faced with a giant, ancient black dragon. As it falls down, it looks around the room. It immediately looks worried that there's other people here. It looks at Viskin nervously, and it will say, "Who are these people?" They seem to be speaking in Draconic, but even their Draconic seems broken. Any of you paying close enough attention can actually tell that it's almost shaking a little bit. Doesn't even seem afraid, just old.
Unwell.
Yeah, unwell. Viskin will say, "These four here are, I don't know what to call you guys. Heroes, adventurers. Haven't done any heroing here lately, but certainly came a long way to get here from wherever you showed up. Only place I could think of is Dagger Point, and that's, well, on a lucky year, that's a few months' travel at best."
We did tell them where we came from.
Oh, you did. She'll pause. "Oh, busy couple weeks. I hope you understand. Well, they came through the underbelly. Rather scary place, even for newcomers. But they're here nonetheless. And they've got quite the artifacts to boot. That one has a saxophone. That's crazy. That one's from a local tribe, and that one has a tooth of some kind." You'll see the dragon will look over you, Nadar. They'll lean in a bit closer. This thing is like 20 to 50 times your size. This isn't just an ancient dragon. You've seen an ancient dragon in Terravec, or in the metallic one, even. This is
an ancient dragon.
Yes. And they will open their mouth. You will notice they are not missing any teeth, thankfully. So you don't just have their tooth.
That would be really funny.
But you can...
They're putting senior citizens in this war.
But you can tell that his scales and his teeth are brittle. And he will say, "I see. You hold the tooth of an old friend. Can I know, have they passed?"
I'm unaware of that. I had found this in a tower on the other side of the mountains.
Ah, I see. I suppose that makes sense. I knew their killer, possible killer, personally. And they are either very old or long dead by now. I see. You hold the tooth. of a long, long line of dragons. A member of those that would hold domains. It seems to have calcified some. Its color does not remain. But respect it well, for you wield the tooth of Thunderclex, an old friend, one that turned bitter near the end.
How do you spell Thunderclex?
Thundraclex. Very similar to Thunderclex. It's just the... What's it called? It's more like Thundra rather than Thundra. Thundraclex. Or I guess actually it would be more like this. Sorry. I'm retconning myself. It would be Thorndraclex. And Viskin will say, well, as you can tell, this one's rather old. Older than anyone I've ever seen. Not older than anyone I've ever heard of, though. And I'd like all three of you, I'll make it for you if you need me to still, Atlas, to make me a history check.
Yeah, I'm still at work.
Absolutely. Both Enli, sorry, not Enli, both Non and Nadar, you both do still have a reroll from earlier if you wanted to use them. Your rolls are good, but I'm curious if you want to make it better.
I'll hold
I'm going
that.
for it. Let's
It's
go,
well
lady.
worth it. Non,
I feel like if I roll now, it'll go bad.
well,
I know all of the lore. It's fine.
you're okay. You're all right. Non. With a 15, something kind of just like strikes you. You've lived here for a while. You understand dragons better than most people. And while you've never truly understood why, there is a distinct pattern you've been noticing of klexes. Certain phrases in their names that correspond to maybe a title or something to do with them. You've noticed the sounds or, klex, and clax. They tend to appear a few times, though you don't understand the meaning. Nadar, on the other hand, you researched a lot about this place before you come here. You came here for an adventure. You definitely didn't come here to die. And so you read up on dragons, especially being a dragonborn yourself. You've heard about these things a lot. One thing that you heard about is two dragons. They're very well known. Sorenklex and Valenklex. Two dragons that were evil, for one. That tried to do many awful things, but more importantly, that Klex. You notice it too. The similarities in between them, and you know that Klex is something generally used for leaders. It generally stands for of that domain, or leader of that domain. Dragons that refer to each other as such are either referring to people that lead them, or referring to themselves and saying that they have a domain, and sometimes that domain is you. And Viskin will say, or not Viskin, the dragon will say, well, I would ask if she trusted you all enough to help, but she wouldn't have brought you in here if you were against me. And even if you were, I might be old and brittle, but I can handle 4 little humans. Well, humanoids, I say. It seems I have a few cousins, and a few foreigners as well, he says as he looks to Enli. He'll begin to shift and look around his chamber. With every step that he takes, the ground shakes and dust stirs up around you. And he says, "You all have met my son, if you've met Visken Shadclex. An early call to what he will be owed, hopefully. I myself am a different title, similar to my son, Shadorclax. I will put that in here as well. I have been here for a very long time. I have seen the mother when she was awake still, ever so briefly. I must have been but a wee wormling then, and my memory escapes me these days. However, in her slumber, the dragons have attempted to gain control of what they deem is rightfully theirs. And as history continues and time marches on, the dragons forget their purpose to protect and to help and to conquer in the name of the mother rather than themselves. As such, wars have broken out, needless wars, all of which I have been able to quell. The dragons fear me. They know what I can do. I am one of the last of my kind still about, that I know of. I have been in this secluded valley for eons. And yet, my age seems to be besting me. Perhaps it is that I grow distant from the mother in physicality. Perhaps I simply grow too old than a dragon should be capable. But I am weak, very weak. Though I do not have to be. Viskin will pipe up. Shadroclex here has been, well, to put it bluntly, I think he's dying. Now, quite frankly, that's impossible to hear, given he's been here since I was a wee lass, and generations before any of my parents really were even born. Grandparents, even. And, well, the only reason the dragons haven't come through and tried to kill all of us yet is because they think this guy's still got everything in him. And if they find out, then all of us are done for. He can defend us for a bit, but not for long. They could kill him easily now. Which is why I need your help. There was, of course, the option to go out and to challenge the ancient... ancient? Is he ancient? She'll turn to Shadowclex. Shadowclex will shake his head. Not anything like me. Old, but only old by his standards. Still quite strong, though. Could give me a run for my money, even in my prime. And Vixen will nod and say, well, either way, Crixon is capable, and if you were to challenge him head on, you could possibly win. But if you challenge him, it proves something. It proves that we are desperate, and if we are desperate, we have something to hide, and if we have something to hide, he'll know what it is, or at least know what it could be. And then things start to go real bad. So I have an alternate solution for you. North of here, just over a brief impasse in the ocean, a small broken down ice bridge, there is a temple. In that temple, I believe there is some kind of magic, something that might be able to revitalize our dear friend here. At least for a little bit, we can hope. I have never heard of a dragon dying of old age. Certainly never seen it. And so, it is of my belief the only reason my dear friend here is getting so messed up is because he doesn't have the mother. Hasn't seen the mother. Hasn't been able to pray at all. No shrines anywhere nearby aside from near the temple, and he can't go there without getting anyone to come after him. So I need you to go there. I need you to figure out what's going on in that temple. See if there's anything that might be able to help us and bring it back. If we can revitalize him, we might just be able to win this.
All right then. I believe we do have plans to head out that way anyways.
Well, that's good.
Just even more reason to.
Mighty convenient that is.
So
Mhm.
he doesn't have a good way to connect with the mother because he can't go to a shrine without risking everything. Okay.
Something along
Gods.
those lines.
We have God's favorite princess right here.
It isn't just
Yeah.
that he is also old. Yeah, I mean, anything grows weak and old with age, but think of the shrines like a cane, if that makes sense. He needs some kind of connection to mother, needs to talk with her, and he doesn't have anything here. Which, of course, brings in something that was obvious, but I shall make clear. Getting to the temple is not going to be easy. There are many dragons along that ice path that have been blocking it, trying to get stragglers, humans, hopefully to learn secrets or just to kill. It is a turf war after all. On top of that, because of all the war recently, the metallic dragons at the temple have been rather strict on anyone getting in or out. So you'll need a good reason to get in. But once you're inside, there should be something in there to help us. I'm not sure what, but I'm certain it'll be there.
Oh, okay. So much information in a good way.
I don't think it'll be an issue if we head that way anyways.
That's good to hear after so long.
I'm gonna hold up the I don't remember exactly what you called it, but it was like some kind of shiny something to get into the room in that temple.
It
I
looks
wanna hold it up.
very similar to a giant, perfect black diamond.
Okay. I'll hold it up to Shatterflex and say, like, do you know anything about what this might be? I know it's significant to the temple.
He'll lean in closer to you, getting probably within 10 feet, which for a giant ancient dragon is the equivalent of a human your size standing directly in your face. His eye is pretty much as big as you. And he will eye it up and down, and he will say, "You are correct. It does belong in the temple. Likely a missing piece from a bygone era? Accordant, I think it is. They would use keys of varying shapes and size to hide away their trinkets. It isn't hard to say that there is something of the accordant in that temple.
Okay, that's good to know. Thank you.
Of course. You are to be my saviors. A few favors here and there wouldn't hurt.
I wonder if, in addition to maybe finding something that could help you in that temple, if maybe I could find some way to make the mother's presence a bit nearer to you. I can't promise that I could, but all of us have forged a connection in one way or another to her, and me in particular, I made her a very weighty promise. So if I can find a way to help with that, regardless of what we find at the temple, I will try.
They will shift a bit, and their eye will close and then open again wide. And through their black iris, you see, as if through a prism, colors of every type reflect outwards, spiraling within them. And as they look at you, they say, "A hefty promise indeed. A foreigner adopted by the mother. A strong will you have, one to be her child even of ill descent. You are quite special." I will close their eye and back away. "In that case, I know of your nature, small one. It would be wise to carefully tread in that temple. Many of the planes are connected through the dragons. That is how we exist. The elements are one with ourselves, but there are others, perhaps even your home. That temple is a conduit. I would be careful."
A conduit? In what kind of way?
The planes of this world are like thread laid upon a great tapestry, a blanket covering the material. Every thread crisscrosses at random intervals in places unknown to man, but every now and again, a small loose notch can slip through the cracks. And when it does so, the people notice, and they worship, and they create, sometimes shrines or doors, and sometimes with enough reverence, those threads can become temples, a highway for travel. That place is a place where multiple threads meet, whether it be elemental, fey, demonic. It is a place where many will meet. I would be careful. It might take you where you do not want to be.
So it might take me back to the Feywilds.
It could. That is true. Where I would not know, if I had to guess, likely winter, given our place, but it is quite colorful, so maybe spring. Hard to say. That, however, is a great and terrible risk. One portal might take you to the Feywilds. One could take you to the elemental plane of fire, where people like you, like any of us, not even me, are meant to live. You will become one with magma and lava and flame, until your wings, copper in their nature, will melt and burn into nothing but molten material. Or maybe you'll drown, I don't know.
I think Enley just looks very, very, very conflicted.
Here. I have an idea, small one. They will raise a hand, and with a claw, a massive claw, twice the size of you, Enley, begin to carve something into the ground, a shape, some kind of symbol. It appears to be the outline of a circle, various runes with inside, vaguely depicting the shape of a rising sun, with various flowers blooming on a hill silhouetted by the sun. I have been to that temple before. There are many doors that lead to many places in there. If it has not been taken already, find the door with this symbol, and you will get the first piece to a quite wonderful puzzle for you.
All right, I'll go look for that door.
Good. You seem homesick. And while I do not know everything, I know half of your predicament, and its solution lies within reach.
Thank you. Home is a complicated word, but at some point I should go back where I came from. I never intended to end up here. But at the same time, I do have reasons to stay.
You are like me in some ways. Born to kill and conquest, I was my nature. I would never say that was what your purpose was, but you had a different nature. My nature was cruel. It ordered me to kill in the name of the mother. Except it was wrong. It did not say to kill, it said to conquest. And that is what I have done. This city that you stand underneath, it is mine. Not out of fear or tyranny, but out of peace and the betterment of those deemed lesser than I. For not everyone can be the child of the mother. You are like me in that way. I did not want to stay here, but this place is more home than the mother ever was for me. It seems you have experienced quite the opposite. An interesting turn of events. He will...
I think Enley is just gonna very quietly mutter, and in a way that is kind of implying that he doesn't want to talk about it, but will just kind of mutter, like, mostly to themselves, like, I don't know if I even know my own nature.
There will be a slight pause. He'll say, many don't. And he will look over to the other two. Well, You four are quite interesting, capable, chosen of the mother. In some ways. More than others, even. Are you confident you can accomplish this task?
Yeah. I'd like to think so. It's the purpose of making others feel like they're safe in the area. It's all I've grown up to believe in.
A good belief. You, White One, that of great lungs. You seem to have quite the power welling up within you. Why, you could even hurt me, if you wanted to. Are you confident? You seem to carry yourself so.
I'm confident in all of the group that I travel with.
That is what I like to hear. And like as he laughs, the entire room shakes. And as he continues,
skeleton vibrates.
as he continues to chuckle, Viscan will say, I appreciate this more than you could possibly know. I don't have much gold to give you in return, but I do have something else. My fleet, there aren't many of us, but if all things go well and you do defeat Crixon, many of the dragons will defect because in their minds the turf war will be lost. In that way, we will not only have an army at our side, but allies that can bring us to and fro. You all have traveled quite some time, many places. I can offer you the ability to travel to and fro much quicker, if that is something you would like. This place could become a home to you in some way, return after a journey, buy things, leave, come back, do what you must. Or you can use our dragons to travel wherever you like. Do you have a destination in mind?
Like a destination in the continent?
Indeed. You all are here together. Unless you're just here for shits and giggles, which, I mean, more power to you, but I have a feeling y'all are here for something else.
Nadar looks between everybody when they say that. I'm here.
I don't think I really thought of that before.
Yeah, we've kind of just been on a roll of taking whatever kind of comes at us, and then wherever we end up, there kind of is another thing for us to do. I don't necessarily know that we have a specific end goal. I mean, we have points that should be hit, but I don't even think that we fully understand 100% why we were assembled.
And to clarify,
Because we all showed up because there was a rumor we'd go here. That's why.
yeah. There is the
Nadar's
lie.
the only person that came here willingly.
there is the library. The only reason.
Yeah, that's kind of what I meant by like places that we should be going, but
Got you. Okay. Are you trying to skirt around the fact that you want to go to the library, or are you just talking like a normal person would?
I just wasn't being specific. I was just
Yeah,
saying,
that's fair.
like in general, like we want to go to more shrines, and we wanted to go to the temple even before we'd kind of heard about it from them, and the library is definitely one of them. I would, and Emily says this out loud, I would absolutely love to wreck Teravek shit.
I think when you say that, Shatterclex will kind of adjust again and will sit upright, looking down on you all. And he will say, "Doing so is not a simple task, even for ones equipped such as you. Teravek is a unique specimen. One that does not align with any of us, of an origin not of the mother."
I had noticed that. He is blinded now, however.
Ah, I see. You are most likely referring to his lack of eyesight, but the truth is that thing has been blinded for a very long time. Blinded by insecurity and a worry to help those at the cost of everyone else. He is vile in many ways and useful in few. One of which is his horde. My horde is this city, the people within, and the connections they make. I care very little for money. In that Teravek and I share a similarity. Teravek has no need for money, but he craves knowledge more than most I have ever met, save for that of the Dragon King, as he claims himself to be. He'll adjust again. If you seek Teravek, you seek his library, or you wish for needless violence, which, against him, I can't say is terribly needless. I wish you all luck on that front. And Viskin will clear her throat and say, "Well, wherever you're going, if you can help me bring this big guy back to somewhat of a healthy state, I can take you wherever you need."
I'm scrambling to look through my notes. The King of the Drag... That was Vestraten, wasn't it?
No. Vestraten was a follower of the King of Dragons. One that made several different experiments, which were the things that you fought, his brothers and sisters. And the Hydra. That specific Hydra, not all Hydras.
No, that's Wendos.
Yes, Wendos is the King of Dragons.
I'm reading through the fucking stone tablet. No? Oh yeah,
That's
there
so
it is.
funny.
I was like, I know I saw his name. I couldn't fucking find it.
You've seen a couple things of him.
Foul orb.
Yeah, there was some stuff on that. I think you guys failed the history check on the foul orb bit.
Yeah, we didn't learn about the foul orb, but we know he's in a foul orb.
I mean, we can ask the dragon who's old as the hill.
Is he as old as the foul orb, though?
He might be
Probably.
as old as the foul orb.
He's no longer addressed
do you know
as the
anything about
king of the
foul
dragons.
orbs?
He is the foul orb. There is
If you wanted to ask him, you could. There's nothing stopping you.
I must head off soon.
We are getting late.
Yeah.
Maybe a question for the next time you see him then, as he says, This conversation, while productive, is tiring. I must rest lest I meet my end too quickly. I wish you all luck.
Rest well.
He will turn around as he stomps. This thing moves like a turtle. Like it is very, very slow, but very big. And he will fly through the cavern and perch on one of the massive stalactites on the ceiling and curl up into a little ball. And Viskin will say, "All right, we should get going. There's an inn in town you can stay in. I'll pay for you. Don't worry about that. And I suppose in the morning, if you'd like, you can go ahead and head out."
Sounds good enough. Good to me.
Sounds good.
Sleeping in a real bed for a change.
She will nod. And you all will begin to make your way out of there. The secret little crevice on the northern side with the somewhat newfound goal, I would say newly adjusted goal, of going northward across the ice bridge and making your way to the Temple of Colorful Ways. Now, for 3 different things. And you might even find more in there. But you guys will start your way there likely next session. Thank you all very much for playing this lovely little shopping session. I talked a lot, and I'm terribly sorry for that. I hope you had fun either way.
Lore drop, lore drop.
It was fun. Lore drop.
Guys, we gotta figure out how to get Dustin in conversation with himself so he just talks back and forth for a couple hours.
Wouldn't you know it, I almost designed conversation so that that'll never fucking happen. Because I can't handle it.
Guys, we have to bypass it. We have to figure out a question that only
Listen,
2 NPCs working together can answer.
Oh God.
We have him and Isla play 20. We have Isla and Troll Carl play 20 questions with each other so they can get to know each other better.
Oh, that's a great idea. Troll Carl, Troll Carl, Troll Carl.
Oh, that is awful. You hate me.
Quick,
You want
talk
me
to that
dead.
dragon, Troll Carl.
2 truths and a lie, but they have to play it like 30 times. And then he has to think of 2 truths and a lie for them 30 times in a row.
Oh, we'll
That's so
learn so
funny.
much about Troll Carl.
Like that one scene from Shrek where Donkey is like
Oh,
talking
man.
Shrek's ear off while they're on the way to meet Fiona's parents in far, far away.
In the Onion.
Guys, we got a long rest. Now we're gonna get another long rest.
Yippee. Alright, I'm going to sleep now. I have a
Absolutely. I will go ahead and end the stream. Thank you guys very much. I love you all very much. Bye!